Well, a big win for pro-lifers today on Capitol Hill. For the second time this year, the Senate failed to pass a bill that would codify Roe v. Wade. But Democrats are promising more votes in the future. Meanwhile, Republicans are angry over the Biden administration's plan to drop conscious protections for health care workers. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales reports.
Senate Democrats didn't even come close to the 60 votes needed to start debate on the Women's Health Protection Act, a bill that would essentially allow abortion on demand. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he just wanted all senators to be on the record.
We are making sure that every senator will have to vote, and every American will see how they voted.
Catholic Republican Senator Susan Collins, who supports the right to an abortion, did vote against the bill. She says only because it doesn't include conscious protections.
Senator Schumer is still maintaining that Catholic hospitals would not be forced to perform abortions. That's just not true, because the legislation that they've introduced says that it supersedes other state and federal laws.
Senator Roger Marshall is a doctor and tells me he would have dropped out of medical school if he had to participate in abortions.
I specifically chose a residency program that did not do abortions. I just don't think I could have ever been around just a situation where they were happening. So this law is so radical, it's an assault on our faith as well.
Senator James Lankford tells me because the Biden administration plans to drop conscious protections in the near future, he's introduced a bill shielding healthcare providers and insurance plans from participating in abortions.
Our focus is allowing those individuals to be able to live their faith and to be able to also challenge an entity, whoever their employer is, that's challenging their own conscience, to be able to speak out for that.
But admits it will unlikely pass in this Congress. A group protecting conscious rights protections for Catholic employers says doing away with those protections would be very expensive for all.
Employers would have to absorb those costs, specifically in the forms of premium, or if they're a self-funded employer, their revenue, their reserves that they have in paying for medical claims would be drastically affected.
Senate Majority Leader Schumer says more votes to codify Roe will take place in the near future. He even adds that President Biden is exploring options like executive action. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.